Hi, Paul here from Trekitt with Harry as usual behind the camera, and today we are on top of the Hergis Ridge. Kington's down there, Malvern Hills are over there, Black Mountains over there, Shropshire Hills over there. It's stunning, you can see for miles. It's glorious up here, if not a little chilly. And we're out today and I'm going to talk to you about the Montane Prism jacket. Why are you talking to us about the Montane Prism jacket? It's been around for ages. I hear you cry. Well, I kind of heard you whisper in my ear actually, but anyway, why are we filming the Montane Prism jacket? Well, it's had an upgrade recently, and I think it's one of those pieces that kind of everybody should have really. If not necessarily a Montane Prism jacket, everybody should have a lightweight synthetic jacket in their outdoor wardrobe. They are hugely versatile, and it's just the sort of thing you should own. And I'd highly recommend this particular jacket. It's very nice. So we're going to tell you all about it. We're going to go through all the features, what it does, how to use it, etc, etc. So stay tuned right to the end to fill your boots on all things Montane Prism-y, jackety stuff. Okay, so before I start prattling on about all the techie stuff, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and if you hit the little bell icon, you'll get notifications as soon as we post any new videos. So what is the Montane Prism? Let's try saying that when you're cold on top of a hill. The Montane Prism jacket. It's a lightweight, synthetically insulated jacket. It's hugely, hugely versatile, and it's the sort of thing that everybody should have in their outdoor kit wardrobe. The Prism has been around for a little while, and you may be asking why it's taken us so long to get around to making a video. Well, we're busy, you know, we've got lots of videos to film, but we're particularly interested in the Prism now because it has had an update in both its design and its fit, which I think personally are a big improvement and well worth talking to you about. So we're going to go on and talk to you about all the features in the next part of the video. So what's it made of? So let's start with the important stuff, the insulation, that 40 gram per square metre of fully recycled Primaloft silver synthetic insulation. Primaloft silver is what we call a sheet insulation. So it's not a blown insulation, it's not blown into baffles, it's produced in a sheet. So there's far less stitching on the outside of the jacket, and sheet insulation is far more resistant to compression and has better weather resistance than the new kind of blown type insulations. It has great performance even when wet, unlike natural down, and it's just a really, really good, dependable, reliable and versatile filling that provides enough warmth. So this is a 40 grams, so it's not a heavily insulated jacket, making it hugely versatile. You can use this most of the year round, so even in really cold conditions, providing you're active, you're going to get enough insulation. Even just stood around here, you know, we're not doing anything, I'm just stood here talking to you. It's about, I don't know, what do you reckon, Harry, about 3 or 4 degrees up here. He's given me the thumbs up, and there's no wind chill as such, but it's cold. You know, I'm cool stood here, but I'm not cold. There's enough insulation in here just to keep the chill off. Certainly enough warmth for active use in these kinds of conditions. So a very, very versatile filling. And then on the outside of the jacket, you get super reliable Pertex Quantum fabric. It's a tough, densely woven nylon fabric, which is windproof, breathable, weather resistant, and it's also treated with a DWR, that's a durable water repellents, just to shrug off light rain, snow, sleet, etc., just to stop the jacket absorbing moisture, getting heavy and impeding the breathability. Like I said earlier, it really not a problem if this filling gets wet, because it will still retain most of its warmth, but you don't want to be walking around in a soggy jacket, so that DWR is there just to shrug off the rain. Okay, and then on the inside, Montane have used their own Featherlight Mini Ripstop 20D nylon fabric. It's a super lightweight, very fine sheer fabric that glides really nicely over layers. So if you're pulling this on and off over different things, it moves with those layers really nicely. It's also very breathable, helping to pull the moisture away from your body and quick drying should it get wet. So a nice lightweight, super breathable, slippy sheer fabric on the inside. So what are the features? To be honest, there's not a huge amount. It's designed to be super lightweight and packable, providing that good warmth insulation. So yeah, it's not festooned with stuff, but you get enough, just what you need really. Starting up at the top, you get a fully insulated helmet compatible hood, which has got a volume reducer on the back, a little draw cord. So if you're just wearing it over a really nice Wales bobble hat, for instance, you can draw the volume out of it, or if it's just over your head. But like I say, it will fit over a climbing helmet, and it's got a good kind of stiffened visor at the front with a wide peak, so you can form that just to create crazy shapes, even if you're just feeling a bit bored up a mountain or something, I don't know. But you can just form it around your eyes, keep the wind and the rain out. The main zip, moving down, the main zip is an ever reliable YKK Vislon zip designed to run freely even in freezing cold conditions. Interestingly, if you find this interesting, you might not, but I find it interesting, on every colour except the red in this jacket's range of colours, the zip is one way. So this is a one-way zip, but on the Alpine red colour, it's a two-way zip. So according to Montane, you can only wear red for technical stuff. Hey, just saying. Moving on, you've got zipped hand pockets, which you can put your hands in, and you've got a zipped chest pocket. These are just little reverse coil zips, nice and lightweight. And the pockets are big enough to get hats and gloves in, bits and pieces like that. And then on the right hand pocket, you may notice that there's another little cord pull zip puller on the inside, which means that you can turn the pocket inside out and stuff the jacket into there, pack it away nice and neat, put it into your rucksack if you're not using it. The sleeves are pre-cut, articulated, so there's plenty of freedom of movement, very little hem lift if you're moving around like such, if you're climbing or scrambling. And they're just finished off with kind of just a little elasticated cuff, very simple, no adjustment down there, just simple elastic. It works. It even fits quite snugly over my little skinny wrists, but certainly over warm gloves like I need today, it's a nice tight fit. And then down at the bottom, you've got a dual-sided hem draw cord. Pull that in nice and snug, keep all the warmth in. So not a huge number of features, but you know, enough here to make the jacket practical, usable, and ultimately incredibly versatile. So how does the Montane Prism jacket fit? Well, I am really pleased to announce that it fits really nicely. We were just saying, just before Harry pressed the button to record, we were just saying it's just got a really easy fit. It'll fit most people pretty well. Personally, I think it's a massive improvement on the old Montane fit. I did struggle a little bit, but I've been using this newer version for a little while now, and it's incredibly comfortable. It fits really nicely just over a base layer or over other layers as well. So if you're not familiar, I am 6'3". I've got a 42-inch chest, a 34-inch waist, and I weigh about 13.5 stone. And this size large is a really easy, comfortable, good fit. Not too baggy, so you're not losing out on the insulating properties of that synthetic insulation. Not too tight, so you can't move in it, it's restrictive. Today I've just got an Arc'teryx Softoro base layer under here. I've got a mountain equipment switch jacket, and then I've got this Prism jacket over the top, and it's a really nice fit. What I like as well is it's really nice and long in the body. I noticed that when I was doing the hem draw cord. As you can see, it comes right down over my bum, really good length, but obviously you can pull that up if you've got a climbing harness on. But yeah, really nice fit. Plenty of room up around the shoulders, nice long arms, and plenty of, you know, movability. Is that a word? It is now. And if you're stretching up, very little hem lift. That's like hem lift, but spelt differently. Very little hem lift. Just a really easy, comfortable, regular fit. Where does it fit in the layering system? Well, as we all know, or you should by now if you've been watching my videos, layering is not a precise science. There are so many variables to do with you and the weather and the geography and the environment. But the Prism is one of those hugely versatile pieces that can be worn pretty much anywhere in the layering system. You can use it as a mid layer in really cold conditions underneath a hard shell because of the great breathability, and that 40 gram insulation isn't too hot, so you're not going to overcook, but there's enough warmth there. You can use it on a day like today, which is cold and crisp and clear. Use it as an outer layer over another couple of layers underneath to provide wind resistance, warmth, and if it did happen to rain, you've got enough protection in here to withstand that rain. Or if you were stopping for lunch and you had your kind of your traditional three layer system on, you had your waterproof on, and you just wanted to create a little bit extra warmth, you could pop your Prism over the top of everything just to trap in the heat. Use it as an overlayer. So massively versatile, which is kind of why I said at the beginning it's the sort of thing that everybody should own. These kind of lightweight synthetic insulated jackets are just so useful and hugely versatile. I would urge you, if you haven't tried one, to give it a whirl because, well, you'll thank me. Honestly, they're brilliant. Right, that's it. That is the Montane Prism jacket. A massively versatile, really well made, really easy fitting, lightweight, synthetic insulated jacket that is good for anything. I defy you, I'm probably going to regret saying this because you're going to just bombard me with comments, but I defy you to tell me an outdoor activity where this wouldn't be a useful piece of kit. Harry, prepare yourself for a bombardment of comments. But I just love these kind of things. I particularly like the Prism. I think Montane have improved the fit hugely. The fit is really good. It's comfortable. It's super dependable. It's utterly reliable. It's got great performance and it's just brilliant. It's well worth considering if you're looking for a lightweight synthetic jacket. If you've liked the video, hit that little bell icon down there. And if you want to bombard us with comments about any activity where this might not be a good piece of kit, well, yeah, go on, feel free. We'll do our best to answer as best we normally can. But yeah, pop them in the section below. It is always good to hear from you. We do enjoy answering your comments. Some of them, admittedly, are a little off the wall, but hey, makes life interesting, doesn't it? So thanks very much for watching. It's been a pleasure. See you again soon. Toodaloo.